Ừm. 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 Atau itu rồi rồi bà
Once there was
ratu Itu berapa itu berapa tak 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 itu enggak tuh apa itu
Haven't you heard?
apa itu aku apa tak enggak itu itu berapa berapa berapa
No sight. Ready. Enough. Reloading.
Apa? Siapa tu? Betul. Betul apa? Betul. Ada tu. Siapa?
Process of elimination.
Itu apa? Itu apa? Tetap tu.
Excuse me?
Dapat tu. Apa?
Give me some space. Move or be moved. Whoa. Way ahead.
By royal decree, don't be scared.
Excuse me?
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Give me some space. Today. Excuse me? Try to keep up. Give me some space. No more tricks up your sleeves. You
apa tuh? Itu tunggu tuh
Silly
tunggu
Gerald,
apa tuh
silly Gerald, silly Billy.
tuh 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 itu apa ratu ya tuh apa tuh berapa tuh itu tuh 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 Ratu. Hmm. 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 Betul. Betul. Betul.
Wanna come over for tea?
Oh.
Gather! Order guide you.
Betul. Hmm. Hmm.
Stabilize. This is order.
Time to go.
Boring.
Betul. Betul.
Order guide.
Shine down.
Hmm. Itu. Itu.
We'll see about that. Itu. Thank you for Conquering demons is what I do.
But betul.
Just standing around.
Don't you think my craftsmanship deserves a higher prize?
Perfect. It's you two. I have the only ones for the job. Huh. If our help is really that
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Huh? Then why did you say we were
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog. It seemed simple, but with the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru.
Well, that's us for sure.
All I'm asking is, if it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing. But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara.
All right then, let's go! I'm starting to get really...
Apa?
We made it to Vimara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy? If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be...
Looking to buy some?
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission.
Ah, so you're here about that, then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions. And the area...
So, this person we're looking for, what's his...
I don't know. I really have no clue.
Okay, guess you're really...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions. I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of... We just don't know the specifics. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think.
Alright, specifics aside then, what kind of...
Young guy. In his early 20s, probably. I chat with him when I didn't have any customers.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem...
But of course, everyone in the village... There aren't many young people like him nowadays.
Could he have just moved away without...
No, he's not the type to leave.
Huh.
Kita Pak
Is that guests I hear?
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're...
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way?
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his... I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed low. He would often take time to visit the elderly. And whenever someone had something on the... As the village chief, I owe him many thanks.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder, but, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try. Well, Traveler, what do you think? Paimon thinks so too. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived? Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one.
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamar...
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the cave.
I'm so glad to hear that. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot.
apa apa apa
To bathe in sunlight. But when moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
apa ada Rata. Так.
Is this the...
Yep. I know it doesn't look like we used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes I was actually adopted by the people of Vamara village. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so...
alone?
How should I... Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even... Really? You know exactly... Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our...
villager. Well... No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure. And patient, too. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow. You two must have been... Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just... Oh, right. I did ask him about his parents once. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or... Look at me. The last time I talked this much in one go, come to think of it, every time always passed by really slowly.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong? Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. The Abyss Order. Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick!
Solidify!
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Rata.
Stabilize!
There is no escape!
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show.
It was no trouble.
Now that I think about it, they seem agitated and would often attack any...
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vamara village, just in case. The person... It's Dainsleif!
It's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then.
I should head back to the village and...
Yep, see you later, Atosa! What do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal or intentional.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here? No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the Hilly Trail activity?
As things stand, I highly...
Still, the Hilly Trail activity is cut.
The best way to protect them is by figuring... And you shall have them. I never... Don't worry. There should be ample... So that was the commission. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilly...
Right! That mysterious voice he heard in his sister's memory. The one who called...
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you? I sense hesitation in your words. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. His name is I'm loath to admit it, but...
Your brother?
There were 5 of them. The 5 sinners of Khaenri'ah. The wise Roptatir. The visionary Vedderfolnir. Gold Rhindaughter. The foul Sertalod. No matter how eroded my memory may be.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedderfolnir. If she...
They were once people of great esteem in Khaenri'ah. Those who kept the 6 of us together, yet deep within. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up. Indeed. If they are not stopped, of course. As I said...
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from...
Oh, Paimon remembers! What?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, there are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not...
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate...
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your... My recent investigation has shown that...
Wait, then our
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow. Oh, so tired. Paimon used way too... Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to...
This is a great place for a vacation. Let me just take a few days off.
1 client, 2 clients, 3 clients. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just so... Did something happen?
The missing person from your commission. Could you just...
Oh, young guy? Early 20s?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that aren't memories.
Maybe...
No, it wasn't a dream. There, and I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears he...
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning,
What sort of troop?
that their goal is still to obtain the eye. I am the only person who knows its location. Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. However, considering their single-minded pursuit, come with me. We must check what...
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
Of course.
Haven't seen him.
Rada, rada.
So you hid it way out here? Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Hey, wait up!
Ito. Untuk hmm. Mhm. 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 Mhm.
Useless.
Illusion shattered!
Solidify! Order guide you.
There is no escape! Shine down!
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Lalu
Gather!
Stabilize!
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. The door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
But
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Gather!
Illusion shattered!
This is order. Stay alive. From the fire.
There is no escape!
Just as I suspected. The false memories, now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that?
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of...
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and... The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Entah. Entah. Apa?
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
Apa?
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking in...
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. I know you must have a lot to say. But if it's a conversation you want,
You'll have to defeat me first.
The
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on. Hey, look at those hilichurls over there. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
In the new world, they bade at last. They no longer need. Such was the price they paid, and thus.
Did you hear that? What was that? It sounded so gentle. Oh, this is weird. Let's check it. Looks like the same thing is happening over here, too.
You see, we've reclaimed an endless amount of time. Release your tears.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, sleep well, Father. When you awake, that.
It almost sounds like a poem. Well, now that the hilichurls have calmed down, let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to
The Abyss Order? Thank you for your concern.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were... Huh? Well, you know, the young guy from Vimara. That's kind of the whole reason we're here.
Ah, I do apologize. At least right now, I can't...
But how is that? Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Ahmed. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again? You're right.
young people who've earned that. Then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why? Yeah, I just saw him leave the village.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he... Do you think maybe it's...
If we really did travel back to a time travel is extremely difficult to... If this person only exists... Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukadeva...
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in some... Just like how you entered your siblings. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went... Right. If he's someone who only exists... But didn't Bayron just say that he's... Who knows how long this ley line disturbance... Good idea! That'll help. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would...
All the memories seem to be set in... If time was allowed to pass within the false memories... There's a difference between memories... No.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That's the tell of the the implanted memories are basically taking... If the memories included the regular passage of time, like there could be overlap or something. That's why he makes sure the memories...
Dainsleif had memories implanted into... No. We thought Chief Amadea forgot him. No. The color of the sky.
Oh,
right! That's a...
Oh, come to think of it,
yeah.
every time we talked, it always seemed to be around. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours.
Yep, that has... Yeah, that's where they'll...
Opa tunggu.
So, you see, Granny Jahiat was a mercenary when she was younger. She's just... Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and you'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right! This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to... So...
Another time, huh? Yeah.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met. born into abject sorrow. You're Kari Bear Alberic.
Oh, you know me? That's quite... Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? This is a but I suppose I'll just leave her a
No. Tuh. Bab. Bật. Bật vậy. Bật.
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer... it's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret. Father told me that once I possessed all, but despite his intentions for me, in truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a... As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable, in its primitive form. It can only, once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level, but it also becomes a tool that can change. Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its after all. That. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world. As if... I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so... But I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. Chief Amadia, Baram, Granny Jahiat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside? I was curious, so I selfishly, even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on... I know. But there's nothing I can do. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the... I know. Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? Exactly. As someone who could only the Loom of Fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time. His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false loop. He would then hand the eye to you, and tell you that way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure that's right. Because in his mind, before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to note. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet, creating new in the face of everything they could be planning. In any case, I had my own. You remember my father, don't you? After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form. To comfort me, my father told me a story. That this was a fairy tale. That story managed to dispel my fear. My goal was simple. To use the Loom of to implant a specific memory into the minds of. In that memory, I would tell them a I can't change the world. Not when all that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. But now,
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
Ah.
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this face will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
About
Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. The Loom of Fate, huh? before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine. Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celeste. However, the heavenly principles will. You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within, he brought comfort to the people of this world. So ask yourself this. Of course, that's only one example. Ether?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you, but for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea. Do you remember? A long time ago, when you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where to have a place like that suddenly appear before me. Well, what'd you think of that?
You mean...
I miss you too, Ether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. Everything in space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
Still so sleepy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they... Oh, and Dane came by just now? It looked like he was... He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were alright and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but... Let's think for a second. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that... Paimon doesn't remember what happened. Wait, really? Well, what happened after that?
there you are. Sleep well?
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized. So there we were, searching away. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is.
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now. Paimon wonders. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now.
This is such a great place for a vacation. There's no rush. I'll have another talk.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for. I was part of the search party, so honestly, he always seemed to appear out of nowhere, and if Curry Bear wants me to forget about the time we spent together, then I relied on him for a lot of things. But I'm sure within. Okay, I'll admit, I was dumped, wasn't I? Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye? You don't need to comfort. It's just like Curry Bear said. It's the things we have, and if he has a heart. Anyway, thanks for all your hard.
Well, that should be it, right? Oh, right. Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened? A picture?
About Bye.
Really, Cheryl?
Betul. Betul.
Silly Billy.
Betul. Bapak. Betul. Betul. Terhadap itu apa? Betul. Lah.
Huh? Do you also see Navia and Clorinde over there? They look like they might have run into some kind of trouble. Let's go check out what's going on.
Still no dice?
Not at all. And I've asked pretty much everyone in the court of... Lynette's ears drooped as soon as she heard that we'd have to be out and about for days on end. And Fremine...
What about Chiori and Charlotte? I feel like both of them.
I've asked them already, but they're both pretty busy right now.
This is getting pretty difficult.
Navia, Clorinde, what's up?
Oh my. Well, if it is my dear partners, how are you all doing?
Huh. Navia?
Huh? Oh, you mean...
Yep, this is our chance.
Do you need our help with something?
Oh, precisely. My dear partners.
Whoa, for real?
Absolutely. We've already exhausted all our other...
Traveler, Paimon, would you join us and play Lar Shosei Hunter Judgment Day?
Mara Shosei, what now?
It's a new game script by the Tabletop Troupe, a local roleplay adventure club.
Ever heard of the Tabletop Troupe? They put out game...
That sounds super interesting.
Clorinde and I are both veteran members of the club. And when they asked, of course I...
Generally speaking.
Whoa. I know I was the one that handed you the script, but some of us haven't read it yet.
Anyway, the script calls for a team of 4.
So, you're saying you'll help...
Paimon and the Traveler are kind...
That's not a problem. I'll let...
Well, Traveler, what do you think?
Well, that solves our problem.
Woohoo! I'll go grab the script
A script manager? Didn't you...
The club introduced a completely new kind of gameplay for the script. In this iteration, the game masters... On top of that,
Wow, you're right.
And it's got a...
I look forward to experiencing it with you all.
Why don't you go meet up with the others first?
Sounds good. Remember to always watch where you're going.
You say that like I'm 6 years old or something. Let
me think. What kind of character?
I just hope you'll pick up some useful skills this time.
Betul.
You're back! Huh? And you've got the Traveler in...
What a pleasant surprise. I assume you'll be joining us for the game.
Linny, Farina! Paimon didn't know you were playing too.
I'm more of a casual member, if anything. I haven't taken part in many formal club activities. Still, I'm sure it'll be fun being a player for...
Well, I'm not a member of the club at all. Clarence,
If you're interested, I can give you a referral.
I think I'll wait to see how this experience plays out first. Especially...
Do you participate in a lot of tabletop troupe activities, Clorinde?
You could say that. She's actually one of the few senior game masters of the troupe.
Right. I knew about that even when she was still...
It's... No.
Wow. Paimon's so used to seeing...
Surely you jest. I maintain a clear boundary between my professional and personal lives. But in my personal life...
Well, you say that, but for all the time I've known you, I don't think...
I was...
Is that so? Well, in any...
So you want to see me cry?
No, that's not what I meant. I'm back. Here, allow me to introduce you to the script manager.
Pleasure to meet you all.
Hello? Wait, are you a champion duelist too, Mr. Florian?
Oh, no. This is just the costume provided by the club.
That sounds like a lot.
It's nothing. It's the least we can do to give the players a Anyway, allow me to give you a brief introduction of the script. This script was adapted from the real history of the
Paimon's not super...
Oh, no problem at all. Their story can be traced back to the ancient Remurian dynasty as well. But I'll leave the finer details.
And I'll provide additional...
In that case...
Whoa, just one sentence and it's like...
I see many a determined gaze before me.
So, as we follow the story, it leads us to specific scenes?
It's the exact location. Please check all your belongings, everyone.
Sounds good. Hunters...
They have. I wrote down the place. I've already put in my two just as you move forward. They really are clever.
Betul tu. Apa? Betul. Eh,
Whoa, they really have thought of everything. Even the phaetometer is here and ready to. The phaetometer? What's that?
It's a card that's used to determine action success or.
And what about all the dessert and tea?
That's what the message said.
Really? That's so nice. It feels just like a.
Those snacks have Paimon's name written up.
I think you might be more of a snack hunter than.
Snack Hunter Paimon reported for duty. If there are delicious snacks to be found, Paimon will track down every last one.
The desserts are great. But I'm still looking forward to the store.
Very fair. Then, let us begin. First, please pick up the blank character cards in front of you. You can find an abbreviated version of the rules. In this story, everyone is a Marashosei hunter.
Ooh, nice.
As hunters, you have proficiency in swordsmanship and...
Swordsmanship? So there's a fighting?
Why don't you share a character card?
Kinda like. So, for the name.
Yep. It can be...
You can use your real name too if you want. I do that whenever I get too lazy to think of a new name. Oh, so it would be like experiencing a different life.
In that case, I think I'll continue.
Next up is the skill sheet. You have a limited amount of...
I'll take.
Oh, those skills sound like they'd be useful.
So, should we also take...
Not necessarily. For example, I think I'll take stealth and sleight of hand.
Oh, interesting. I wasn't thinking about it like that. Let me see. I'll take arts and...
Well, that leaves us. What do you want to learn, Traveler? Oh, something that'll help you get a read on other people's thoughts. Ooh, so you want to help people when they're in... So what do you think? Are you sure you want to learn these 2 skills?
Let's see.
You've all picked such classics.
Why do I get the feeling she's getting ready to cause...
For example, this one here. Oh, I saw that one just now as well.
The script's world-building rules, huh?
Oh, that's not for us to worry about, my friend.
All right, you've convinced Paimon. Let's learn...
Well, now that everyone's more or less... Since 2 of our players are doing this for the... Would you like to play on easy mode or...
What's the...
Well, in role-playing games, for example, if you fail a check, that means you cannot use the target. If you choose to play in authentic mode, if you choose easy mode instead...
Rata.
Given that... Huh? Oh, come on. Don't worry about that. RNG... Never knowing what you might have to...
All right. Then I'll mark down for...
What about you, dear partner?
Are you sure? Take your time. There's no rush. Are you sure?
No need to worry about the pest.
Honestly, I don't think
No problem.
Well, anyway, enough talk. Speaking of the story...
Well, that's because... A long time ago, back when human civilization was still in its infancy, powerful demons and evil sorcerers ruled over the land. They created a host of monsters and sent them to... Soon, a group of human rebels banded together. With their swords raised, they swore to brave the darkness.
mm, mm. Hmm. Itu apa? Hmm. Hmm.
Sometime later, as a member of the Marachose Hunters, you receive a commission. Following the address provided on the... As you inhale, you can taste the slightly salty air of the docks. As you begin to survey your your eyes meet. And you realize...
You're all Marachose hunters too, right? Allow me to introduce myself. The name's Navia. What say you to traveling together? We can help each other out on the...
Okay, count me in. My name is Linny. I've been wandering since I was...
Is this where you introduce your character to everyone?
My name is Farina, and, I grew up in a noble family. Hey, that's really cool. You can do it, Farina.
Paimon is Paimon, a good friend and companion to this Marachose.
I've been studying medicine ever since I was a child. I want to do my part to eradicate these monsters and use what I've...
Oh, welcome, welcome. When we face the monsters, I'll make sure to charge in front to give everyone some cover.
You open your envelopes at the same time. The message reads... To the honorable and trustworthy, the lands outside the...
The Layar?
The scriptwriter must have used a real...
As experience... Yet, as you regard the city in front of you...
I carefully read every line of the letter and turn my attention to the signatures at the...
You see a long string of...
In that case... Oh, good idea.
You look up and see a tavern near...
Why don't we go check out that tavern? If the
As you approach the tavern, you find a plainly dressed woman standing nearby. She appears to be rather troubled about something.
Greetings, friend.
Oh, hello. I suppose you're right. The weather did...
It seems like every character included in the script has a certain amount of useful information to offer.
Oh, come now. Don't be sad.
Huh?
I don't think that's the kind of question.
Nothing turns a frown upside down like good...
You didn't even take cooking as one of your...
That's not necessary, miss.
So you're someone who barely smiles? Hey! Did she just... me?
Clorinde must have broke her. This isn't getting us anywhere. Traveler, maybe you can think of something.
The results of insight checks aren't You recall all the lessons you've learned. You notice that when she's quiet, she hasn't... so you noticed... A horde of monsters suddenly appeared.
Do you remember when those monsters appeared?
I'm not complete...
Do you know...
It all happened so fast.
You have our thanks, friend.
Oh, thank you.
Don't worry. We'll find... We don't always get to choose what happens.
You bid farewell to the woman and continue your journey further into the city. As you venture further into the city, the streets appear largely empty. An elderly woman walks past. You see her shake her head as she puts away her wrinkled wallet. A nearby merchant folds his arms and gives you a disdainful look. You get the impression that he's someone who has long gotten used to the sight before him.
Although he doesn't seem very...
Pardon me, sir. I'd like to...
That depends. How much?
How about...
What do you take me for? Some...
surely...
what do you know?
Whoa, what a nasty guy. Maybe we should...
But he still might have information we need. Traveler, can you... Sir, we came to this... If you happen to be well informed and know a thing or two about what...
Well, things are basically as you said. Those monsters are camped outside. We have limited reserves within the city.
Wait, you're saying no one has put up...
We could all stop. Who knows? Maybe they've been in...
That is concerning.
All right. That's all the information you...
You know, if you smile...
Should we try to go somewhere with more people?
Oh, how about
But-
the city square? Follow me.
But
Before you lies the city's central square. You see a man with a slightly anxious look on his face, pacing back and forth, his head hanging low. He doesn't seem to notice your approach.
This guy seems promising enough. Maybe I can get some... Hello, sir. Is there...
Oh, wait. Oh, dear goodness.
You recognize us?
Yes. Oh, I did...
What happened here?
Alas, we won't... However, monsters have once...
Are there...
It's not a question of not... Most people my age have never even seen one of the monsters, much less been trained to fight against them. When I was a child, to be perfectly honest...
Well, you can rest easy, friend.
The man is touched by your determination and resolve. His eyes begin to well with tears of relief.
Still, if we are going to hunt...
All I know is that the... Oh, although... If you leave the capital through the main gate and follow the road...
I see. We'll go look for them then.
All right. Be careful. They're actively working. Even one of our kindest ministers is...
Talk about being stuck.
I feel bad for him. Hey, not everything can be...
I appreciate your kind. Brave hunters, I leave the...
Drop. Betul.
If I understood correctly, there are currently two problems in the kingdom that need solving.
Exactly. We need to defeat the monsters.
But which
Well, this seems like a good...
I really didn't... Well, Clorinde said the script took you...
I wouldn't say it's a perfect representation of history.
Sure.
Paimon wants to know too!
No. All Marashos they hunt.
Huh? So you mean anyone?
In theory, yes. All you would need to do is Still, most people dropped out at the early stages. And others called...
What kind of monsters did the hunters...
The Land of Fontaine once played host... One of the ancient sorcerers of Remuria used his...
Now, wait a second.
Well, I wasn't planning on going into anything...
Wait, but those people are all...
From my master.
Huh. My master. Oh, absolutely. Miss Petronini...
Let's not get off topic. Responding to Egeria's call... Yet, as Fontaine...
Ah, I see.
Is that really a bad thing? Speaking of investigation, I vote monsters. That.
Well said, Miss Verena.
What about you, partner? It's just...
All right. After some discussion, you decide to turn around and head...
Itu apa?
Let's take a look around, like that guy said.
You there! Outsiders, halt!
Who's there?
An armored man approaches you. He has a tall, muscular build. Although he's trying his best to conceal his current... I'm the captain of the guard. I saw you sneaking... State your purpose, or it's off to the dungeons for the lot of you.
Wow, it's been a while since someone's been this suspicious.
I said talk, not whisper between your...
Have you ever heard...
Marashose hunters? Ha! That fairy tale, you mean? What, you...
Sir, we were indeed in this... Your guards are still fighting the
The man regards you with doubt, and those monsters aren't easy to deal with. I just hope all the guards will be able to...
Itu.
Based on what the captain said, the monster should be right up ahead. Let's go. Hopefully we're not too late.
As you approach the battlefield, you see numerous people lying by the side of the road. They appear to be dressed like guards. Their faces are filled with desperation and terror. Some are screaming and cursing in vain, as if still trying to banish the monstrosities they saw from their minds. A few of the wounded look up at you in shock and disbelief. Quick, leave this place. Turn around and don't look back, they yell.
This is the place he mentioned, right?
You see broken iron. All the signs point to one thing. A true...
Be on your guard, everyone. The monsters might...
Before you can finish your sentence, you hear rustling sounds from the surrounding bushes. The monsters have emerged. They close in on you without fear. You get the impression...
A little help here! This...
Your battle round begins.
Duh.
Now.
Atau
May I present?
Step right up. Let's get this show on the road.
The next battle round begins now.
Get my name, Echo and Song! Coming at you! Fire! Well, with rocks. Now disappear.
The monsters let out a terrifying roar of anger and resentment before dissipating into thin air.
Ugh, thank goodness it's over.
We're lucky the Marashose Hunter class came with all the...
I never knew the photometer even determined... That's part of the fun.
Just as you begin to celebrate your victory, a suspicious lump on the ground catches your attention.
A suspicious lump.
I walk up to it, crouch down, and begin to carefully examine it. I've still got my right glove on, so it...
As you investigate the mound, with the monsters gone, the...
Whoa, it's a treasure chest!
With everyone's help, you succeed even without opening it. You can...
Makes sense. We worked hard for this.
I can understand your excitement, Paimon, but think about it. Doesn't...
Yeah. Think about all the people suffering in the capital. Or all those guards who got hurt
Wait, is that how it works?
Well, let's put it this way. Any decision you make during a role-playing game, but would the people really believe us? It's hard enough for us to prove where Marcia say...
That's definitely something we should consider. Maybe we...
Well, if donating it could cause that much trouble...
Looks like you're facing a difficult choice. Well, it's getting...
Wow! Weird.
I'm not sure if it's because I'm having so much fun with you all, or because the story...
Here, here.
Oh!
Yeah, that won't work for me either. Lynette...
I understand how you feel, Navia, but we have to change...
Huh?
There's a special note for the GM at the end of this section that says to proceed to an...
Whoa. You really...
Well, even if we end the game...
Something to...
That's just a coincidence, okay? Besides, the Paimon... And anyway, Paimon really does want to hear more about Clorinde's master.
Well...
It's nothing. I appreciate the concern. My earliest memories are of living with...
What a heavy beginning.
Master was a fascinating and... My first ever toy was a short sword.
Oh, wait, so she handed an actual...
Of course I did. I cut my palm. See? That's what you get for not holding the sword properly. She...
Excuse me for asking this.
Probably around...
3? Isn't that when most kids are still struggling to hold a fork?
As I said,
I'm not so sure this is a question.
I didn't see anything wrong with her ways at the time. And anyway, children don't get to choose how they're raised. Oh,
A Geo Bishop Hatchley? For a pet?
what she said was this. Make sure to get along, you two. If you read...
And
5.
Well,
No, I lost.
so you're saying you act...
Yes, but only for a week.
That really doesn't sound like the kind of childhood someone...
Later on, I gradually understood that Master most likely didn't know any other way to raise a child. Thanks to her, I learned how to navigate the forest by the age, even though the training she subjected...
I still remember...
After that, though, you started coming...
I had a lot of fun during those...
We tried to pretend like we never heard any...
Protector of justice. Oh, wait, you mean that
Yep, that would be her.
20 years ago, huh? I still remember the guards leaving all kind... Oh, there's no need to apologize. Although, calling herself the Protector...
Huh? When did the Protector eject?
Oh, she had a bunch of... Later on, she...
That sounds like her, all right. I bet she forgot...
Well, she certainly sounds like...
It's true. I always wanted to become like her.
But...
She suddenly disappeared the night I...
Disappeared?
I have no idea. She didn't even leave a note. That night, I was celebrating my birthday when she still didn't appear after...
Papa probably didn't know either.
Don't worry, I understand. Just like how, when a litter of kitten...
Were...
I was at first, but not anymore.
Well, despite everything, you still managed to follow in her footsteps and...
Who knew Clorinde had... I wonder... If... Oh no. Judging by the atmosphere, Clorinde did not...
Well, anyway.
I had a great time today, Miss Clorinde.
Anytime.
The script was good, but, hey, you should...
What does she mean, on to something? I certainly don't know. Guess I'll head back as well.
You're that excited to hear about my...
I was talking about the script.
Let's go meet up with the group!
Looks like everyone's here. Now, before we begin, why don't we finish where we left off yesterday?
Is that really the most important part? Heavy walls, cold railings, dim light.
I admire the work put into the set.
So this set is going to be a part of the script?
Unfortunately, that is something I can neither
Anyone think Clorinde?
Well, whatever happens, we'll just... If we're worried about arousing suspicion because...
Yeah, it might be better to keep a...
Staring at me won't get you anywhere.
Why aren't you saying anything, Navia?
Oh, this is the short sword Clorinde mentioned last night. I found it.
Huh. I'm surprised you managed...
Well, I made sure to take good... Anyway, where were we? Wait, we haven't been thrown in... Well, it's only a matter of time.
All right, Paimon's made up her mind. Paimon may have wanted to keep it, but if it's going to land us in prison somehow, Paimon will be too upset to enjoy her snacks.
So, you've reached an agreement? All right then, we can continue.
Oh, and we'll collect all the scattered pieces of treasure on the ground as well.
All right. You collect the treasure and make your way back to the capital with your bag of loot in hand. The city is still shrouded in a gloomy, oppressive atmosphere. In places where sunlight struggles to reach.
Thank you, kind.
The elderly woman's look of gratitude follows you as you walk away. Her eyes
She's probably trying to tell us to speed this up.
Should we go find that man again at the square? He seemed like a...
Oh, good idea.
Just as you start to make way to the square. Please wait, distinguished guests. Several strange guards suddenly call out to you. They run forward to meet you.
Greetings, gentlemen. Are we...
Surely you jest, my lady. That would not be...
Do you think this could be a trap?
Well, we have to investigate the court at... I say we go for it. If something happens...
After a quick discussion, you nod to the guards and agree to follow. Gilded tables line both sides of the... The elderly king, clad in a... He wears above his head a... They're here, your majesty. A man dressed in dark clothes. After a moment, he lowers his hands and...
The king does not appear entirely aware.
The king remains still and says nothing. Esteemed guests, allow me to thank... I've heard tell that your group, however, seeing that I was not full...
Well, we've got nothing to hide. You The golem's blades were so powerful, they could cut... Well, that was enough
You're a...
Well, we did...
How did he know about the treasure?
Ah, then I must ask.
Wait, but didn't you just...
Only that which is freely...
But that's
Yeah, that makes no sense!
Maybe so, yet the fact... What, no answer? Surely you're not...
Well...
Clad in his magnificent robe, The king remains seated.
From the look of...
I would like to observe
The guards in the palace appear full.
Well, there goes my plan to turn the...
It appears we've been visited. Before I decide your fate, however.
Can't we try to slip away? Or maybe start...
But if we try to fight the guards, or don't worry. At least we figured out who's behind all this. Let's just play it by ear.
Aw, thanks, you guys.
You allow yourself to be led away by guards surround. It's only when you begin to feel drops of... Stay here, and don't try anything. The guards lock the cell door and leave without looking back.
Wait, sir!
Your voice echoes through.
No!
Carve out a new path of fate.
You reach toward your waist.
What about that knife I hit?
When did you
When I was thinking about digging a tunnel.
Rejected. You failed to inform the GM of...
And the keys to the cell aren't anywhere to be seen?
Correct. You don't even feel...
Oh, well...
Indeed.
Huh? Why are you the one saying indeed?
Because that statement holds true for me as well.
What? But that's a terrible ending!
I mean...
That is...
If only there were desserts and tea.
Oh, before I forget, I took a closer look.
Wait, Clorinde said that...
I doubt it. The way she...
Hang on.
Master left many things to me when she disappeared. I gave you the sword back then, because...
Wait, when did this happen?
After the duel.
Before that, Clorinde would have meals with after the duel, though. There was a period of time where we were both sad. Whenever I looked at this sword, back then,
No one can change the past.
Yep. I'm sorry. Think nothing of it.
Huh? Oh, looks like the next part of our...
Perfect timing. From Corinne's face, I really can't tell if it's good news or...
Water continues to drip from the ceiling. Eventually, you get used to the Suddenly, you hear footsteps outside the...
Heads up, everyone. Someone...
Gather close, everyone, and keep your voice down.
Who are you?
I work as a guard in these dungeons, but my true identity...
Huh?
Shh. I've already sent away the other guards.
I understand, but how can we be sure we can...
The king has issued a formal decree.
Executed? We barely did anything!
Monsters appearing at the same location as the treasure.
There will be time for speculation once we're out of here. Infiltrating the capital was difficult, and finding a chance to speak with you has taken a lot out of me. I could go on, but I think we can all agree that now is not the time for details.
Have you seen our weapons anywhere, sir?
Don't worry, I brought them with me. They're just behind the door. Still, these weapons alone won't be enough to defeat his faction is too powerful. To defeat him, you must find a secret vault.
You're not coming with us?
No, I'll remain in the dungeons to deal with as long as my identity is not revealed.
In that case, please stay safe.
Thank you for your concern. As for the location of the vault, here, this map should lead you there.
Got it.
All right, once I open the door, remember you now have the chance to restore and...
With the help of the guard,
Wait, we didn't get to use our skills at all while we were in prison. Who knows when we're gonna get the chance to use that cool summon spell?
that is a pity, but we can only continue to move forward.
This should be the place marked.
This bit of rock certainly looks suspicious.
Well, I'd say an investigation's in order then.
Wow, you really meant that.
Before you lies a serene stretch of open...
Well,
What's the matter?
It's nothing. As you step into the cave, you find your...
wow, this must be where the...
But this door is...
Huh. What a pattern on a stone door.
Is something wrong, Clorinde?
After a long, difficult journey, you finally arrive at the location. Your surroundings are exceeding...
We're doing this for the sake of the people.
Linny's right. We need to keep going.
The next part of the story... Yes. That... Something feels off about...
Found something here, too.
Same here. It worked!
Something just appeared. Some kind of new mechanism.
By solving the puzzles, you prove yourselves worthy. At the end of each puzzle, with a key.
Oh, it must be the key to the big door.
This is one of the Mars. It is said that 4 keys in total are.
Huh?
You hear a few strange noises.
Huh? What's going on?
For the sake of immersion, please close your.
But Paimon can still see a little bit over here. Oh, right. Sorry.
Suddenly, you hear this.
There's someone else here.
I've been discovered.
Wait, that voice,
You recognize the voice as belonging to the guard who led you to this place. It appears he now covets the
Oh, so this is just part of the script. Well, if we can't see anything, that...
Judging by the way he's holding his sword.
Retreat! That's not the hunter.
Your choice is noted. Please keep your eyes
You got it!
Well then. Into the shadows.
I'd like to try to hit him with my sword.
Your strike is successful.
Is he still standing? Goodness, he sure has a lot of these.
is it over? Can we open our eyes now?
The enemy is strong and
What about now?
Final strike.
Oh, well, did we get it? Clorinde?
Warm fire flickers across the walls once more. Your vision is now clear. In an impressive display of courage, the 4 of you successfully defeat the uninvited guest. That look in his eyes.
Huh? Oh, wait. We're supposed to be role-playing. Speak your name, guard. Is this treasure really more important?
What? Florian.
So he's also using his real name.
Then I'm even more confused. If you truly are a Marashose hunter,
What do you know?
What's that?
My skills were passed down to me by my and what did he get in return? A life of poverty and pain. In a world, the Marashose hunters were the ones who saved this city.
Is he talking about how no one in the capital seems to remember the hunters and their legacy? So that's why you want to take the treasure for your...
if you already knew where the treasure was located, why didn't you just come down here?
Because I still needed the final key.
Only a true Marashose hunter, as someone who sought to hurt others.
Okay, but
You're sure you...
We've been talking about it for so long. Of course we want to see what's inside.
and we've already defeated Florian, right?
Yes.
What you're saying?
Then let's open the door together.
All right. Before you, the door to the treasure, you hear the shrill wail of the door hinge as it rotates for the first time after years of disuse. Almost like a sleeping giant.
It's open! Come on, let's go in! Paimon wants to see what's inside!
Ooh, me too!
Apa? Roto.
Ugh, uncovering hidden treasure is the most exciting part of adventuring.
A stone tablet?
You call this a treasure?
Maybe the troop ran out of budget at...
They provided a super immersive...
Wait, I get it now.
Huh?
This is...
Whoa, are you up?
The Marashose hunter before you appears to suffer a serious mental breakdown. One of you seems to understand the significance of the treasure.
Berapa? Turun.
So, how are you doing?
What just...
Do you remember how you got here?
I remember now. I brought you here because I wanted to... The explosives in the cave...
You mean these?
Huh?
I could tell something was off the moment I stepped into this cave, so I kept an eye out. I've already...
So the strongest champion duelist in all of Fontaine saved the day once again. Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
I deserve some answers, don't... Everything you said earlier sounded like the truth. Luckily, your monologue was dramatic enough to convince my friends you were just role-playing.
I don't know. I just always felt like there was something in my... The feelings about my father and the other Marashose hunters are real. It just wasn't fair. I was angry. I don't know when it started, but at some point...
But if the treasure was all you cared about, why plant all those explosives? Wouldn't they just destroy the treasure and bury...
I can't...
From your description, I suspect you would...
Devorator?
Oh, your master...
No, I've heard of it. Wait, it can't be...
The seal?
My family has served... My father instructed me, but I...
The Devorator would be a formidable if you lacked the power to completely destroy...
My herd has the power to amplify the obsessions and...
And yet, you were...
One of them belonged to my... I know just how strong... The only way I could think...
I won't comment on it.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into it. The stories my father used to tell me about the glory of the heroic Marashose hunters.
It's more than just a story.
Huh?
You're proud to be a hunter.
I have done so many...
Then explain the purpose of the evil sorcerer in your story. Isn't he the true antagonist? The one who sought nothing but his own gain, and used...
But I've already tainted my sword.
Wake up, Florian. Remember how... Do you really think the hunters acted out of a desire for honor and glory? Or to be loved and acknowledged? You do not wield your sword for yourself, but to protect those you serve. There's nothing special about a blade. It's the... Do you still not understand?
You're right. I am...
I wouldn't be so...
I know.
Good. Then, come with me. And help me see the script through to the end.
Huh? See this?
Never...
No, I mean...
Then we'll just have to keep writing it.
You mean...
Is that really so hard?
You aren't afraid you're...
I know what my friends are capable...
Then...
Itu apa?
duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe.
They're back!
That took a while.
Ahem! My fellow Mara Shosei hunter. Sorry. After crossing
Oh, do I smell a redemption arc?
I confess, I was brainwashed.
That little... Wait, you're...
That's right. He's adept at manipulating the hearts and minds.
And how are you...
To be perfectly honest, I only came to my senses the treasure was actually...
The names of all the Mara Shosei hunters.
Wait, you...
Of course.
We just finished reading through the content of the stone.
That tablet recorded the lives of some fascinating people. She inherited the responsibility, so she was just like,
Well, when you put it that way, working as an executioner.
Their lives were all so exciting. You could write so many cool books about their accomplishments.
Because they chose to be. To hunt monsters that only appear.
Then this stone tablet must have been left.
That's right. Few more. The only time they spoke of their accomplishments would be at.
So, this tablet was.
No wonder this place was so well hidden.
You regard the stone tablet. The tablet proves that their legacies shall continue to...
Father, you once... Thank you, my friend. I implore you, everyone. Please give me a
Well, sounds good to me too. Everyone makes mistakes. What matters is what you do to make up.
I have no objections, but... Mr. Florian, do you even know how to defeat the evil sorcerer?
When he took over my mind, I gained some insight into his thoughts. Every time...
Huh? He's afraid of the treasure? But there's nothing here except some
What if the secret's hidden inside these weapons? GM, permission to investigate.
At first glance, the weapons of these blades have slain...
So basically, take these with us, right?
I'll take this weapon, since it used to belong to us. Maybe it'll find comfort in being held by someone who appreciates the arts.
Good idea. I'll take Mr. Walter's bow then. From one archer magician to another.
Paimon's gonna pick a cool weapon too!
As you grip your weapons, you can almost feel the will of past hunters coursing through your being. It's a...
Mr. Florian, do you know where to find the
I was able to see his surroundings when our minds were connected. We must be extremely careful.
Then why don't we explore some more?
No, we have to strike now.
I agree with Mr. Florian.
Yeah, now that we've got a plan, there's no point in waiting.
Yes, that's what's called... Yes.
Alright, you've persuaded.
Mr. Florian, please, lead the...
Of course. Follow me.
We had to set up so many scenes today.
Finally, you decide to slay. As you walk away, you feel the gaze of...
Silly
Finally, you arrive at the church Florian described. As you approach, an ominous aura surrounds you. You get the sense that you...
How strange. But
Now, it is time for the final battle.
Let's go.
Florian, wait.
What's wrong?
I think you should wait outside. I don't think it's a good idea.
That's exactly why I have... Yes,
That's too risky.
I understand. But if I... The Devorator will have a hard... You're not like me, Miss Clorinde. This is... Consider it a duel to...
Then, as a champion duelist, I hereby accept your request for a duel, and extend to you my most sincere... The battle is now upon us. Let the Devorator once again tremble under...
illusion shattered.
Useless. Oh, is not invincible. You hold the treasure. The power to defeat it in your own 2 hands.
The treasure? You mean... the names. It's the Marashosei Hunters' names.
How are we supposed to...
You forget, Paimon? There's still one skill we saved until the very end.
Hunters fight not for fame, but to aid the people whenever they are summoned.
Walter the Marashosei Hunter, master of 1,000 tricks, executioner of the Phantom Hunters, I call for aid!
Est, the Marashosei Hunter, inheritor of Cassiodor's will. Judge the Hunters. Answer my call! Petronia, protector of justice and order. The hunter I respect the most. Thank you for saving my friend, the best one I'll ever know. Please, lend us your strength.
We have come to answer your summons. And so, the monsters were eradicated. Peace soon returned to the capital. Some remembered the names of the heroes who saved their kingdom, but others simply continued their lives none the wiser. Such is the story of the Marashosei Hunt. They will always protect the city, and those... Yes, you've...
It's a pretty solid story overall. I thought it was just an ordinary adventure at first, but the further we got into it, the more impressed I became with the production. That final battle especially. Oh, right.
That's a really good point.
Yeah, mine nearly scared the... Oh, we should probably give these props back, right?
Did you have a good...
Of course. Let me know.
Sure, nope.
Then I'll head back for now. Once Mr. Florian is awake...
You're right. He's had a lot...
Well, see you all some...
Okay, so... I think it should be fine, yeah.
What in the... I was dying of curiosity the entire...
Guess none of us wanted to be the one...
what are you all talking about?
Oh, wait. Don't...
bit late.
You're saying...
It's probably more accurate to say this was never a
What?
So loud.
Hey, you! Get up right now and explain yourself!
No shaking, please!
Did Paimon just hear that right? It's not nice to lie to people, but Paimon's gotta admit...
Yeah, it was like watching a magician.
If Paimon knew something was wrong with that...
Everything was under control.
As if you've ever...
Guess I'm just used to it.
You must run into...
As for you...
I know there's...
I would say you've already suffered...
What?
You may have been blinded by You'll be far more used to the sick...
But...
Of course, you'll still need to... As far as I'm concerned, though.
Thank you so much. Until we...
Speaking of Marashose hunters, what leave it be?
Are you sure? We could show it to people.
No. I am no exception. That's certainly very different.
I just remembered something.
That's because the Marashose... Oh. Well, I'm sure the Oh? This particular devorator probably... The names you recited all
So the names held the power of...
Navia. Everything you said during your... Huh? Oh! I really appreciate...
All right. Anyway, let...
She ran off!
I should probably head back as well. This story was truly incredible. Good.
Traveler. Should your name and deeds be...
I suppose the significance would be the...
A great answer. I'll remember it. Me? The Marashose hunter says nothing. Perhaps her answer lies in her silence. An unspoken...
Tak salah. Tak apa. Tak salah. Berapa? Berapa? Itu
Every journey. Has its final day. Don't worry.
Berapa tuh? Berapa? Berapa? Berapa tuh?
Boats are made for transferring.
Itu tuh. Berapa tuh?
Commodities back and forth. And those that come across tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
About apa bro ada tuh apa tuh
Osmanthus.
apa about tuh Betul. Itu. Tuh. Betul. Apa? Betul tuh.
Cards? Why, certainly. I've been known to dabble on occasion.
Are you sure it has to be me? Fine. Let's get this over with. The wind rises.
Tetap
wind rises.
Tidak.
And action!
Here comes the finale.
Tuh.
Unsightly insects.
May I present?
Apa itu?
Now disappear.
Falling into the abyss.
Well, that was easy.
Empat.
Useless.
Bow your head.
Disappear. Is this retribution? So, must
Hold up a second. I need to think.
A silence fills the air.
Pas.
What the? I didn't realize you played so well.
Betul Lala. Tak apa. Udah tuh. Udah tuh apa? Hmm. Betul, betul. Betul. Bapak. Hmm. Betul. Hmm. Bapak. Itu apa? Itu apa? Dadah.